that every child is born upon this natural way, or this natural dispensation that Allah has made people on. So what we call fitra means the way in which Allah has made people is in a specific way. Now there's two theories among psychologists today. They say that people are a product of their environment, their social conditioning, whatever they learn, whatever culture they grow up in, whatever they watch their parents doing, they take on some of those qualities and those characteristics. And then there's the other that says, no, people have intrinsic traits built within them when they're born. And this is why they function, it's already pre-programmed into them. And it's a mixture of both. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, when it comes to the male and female, in the story of Surah Maryam, the mother of Prophet Isa, وَلَيْسَ الذَّكَرُ كَالْأُنْثَى, that the male is unlike the female. So if we understand this concept of male and female, and we understand this concept of fitra, meaning that people have this natural way that Allah, when Allah creates a male, there are certain male characteristics that are inside that person, regardless of what happens in society. When Allah creates a female, there are certain female characteristics, regardless of what type of society or family they grow up in. If we understand this principle, which unfortunately many people don't, because since 2013, Wikipedia has listed that there's 107 genders. One of the genders is genderless, one of the genders is omnigender. Genderless means no gender, and omnigender means all genders, all 106. So it's a complete contradiction. So we live in a world today where the idea of gender is becoming very confused, very problematic, and that is precisely why here at ICOI we are having the first annual men's conference that anyone has ever done in the entire North America, perhaps in the entire world. We had a women's conference started last year, and we had our second one, and we're having a men's conference. Because the idea is that men and women have been created in a way in which they are naturally different, and that is the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created them. And much of the things are overlapping and sharing, but when you send a message to women, women wanted to have a women's conference because you can talk about topics that pertain to women in a comfortable and safe way, and in a very direct way, in which it would not be possible to say those topics if there were men in the audience. The same way, we're having a men's conference, where we're going to talk about men's issues, in particular, in a way in which we cannot address the same topics in the way that we want to if there were women present in that room. So I highly, highly encourage everyone in this room to register for our men's conference that's coming up, and I highly encourage the sisters upstairs, if you're married, or if you have children that are a little bit older than 12 or older, encourage them to come to the men's conference and to learn what it is to be a man according to the principles of Islam. Understand what is masculinity, Islamic masculinity, versus other understandings of toxic and weird and strange type of masculinity. What is that Islamic masculinity? We have some great speakers coming in, and I encourage everyone to, inshallah, try to attend this event if they can. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us a successful and beneficial event. Ameen wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum.